As my job's pretty unique, I barely interact with people outside of work. Naturally, my mom started to worry. She thought I might not be into guys. So, she took matters into her own hands and arranged a marriage for me. The guy on paper was perfect. He was good-looking, charming, and the son of the wealthiest man in town. Since I spent most of my time at the office and rarely had time for shopping, my boss had a custom wedding dress made for me. On the day of the wedding, I was about to get changed and walk down the aisle, only to find my dress tossed in the trash. Before I could even process what was going on, my so-called fiancé's secretary barged in and shoved a bridesmaid dress at me, all high and mighty. "What are you staring at? The ceremony's about to start. Get dressed," she barked. I forced myself to stay calm and replied, "I'm the bride. And you expect me to wear this?" She rolled her eyes like I was being ridiculous. "Just put it on. No need to make a scene." Then she added smugly, "Mr. Cobb specifically said I'll be taking your place at the altar." I stood there, stunned. It took me a moment to react before I pulled out my phone and dialed my fiancé. "Mr. Cobb," I said, trying to keep my voice steady. "Don't you think your family owes me an explanation for this little switch-up? This wedding had been filed and cleared through multiple levels at my job. If word got out that I was replaced last minute, it'd be humiliating, possibly career-ending. I was willing to let it slide if he owned up to it and apologized, but all I got was a snide response. "Explanation? What exactly do you want me to explain?" His tone was dripping with disdain. "Mr. Cobb, I know we've never actually met before today," I said, "but I am supposed to be your fiancé. Letting someone else take my place in the ceremony. Isn't that a little absurd?" Before I could even finish, he hung up. I froze. Was this how rich boys acted? The secretary chuckled right in my face. "Miss Riley, do yourself a favor and just change. You should be grateful. Marrying into the Cobb family? You must have saved a nation in your past life." She took one look at my simple dress and modest appearance and clearly thought I wasn't worth her time. "I am the bride. There's no way I'm putting that on," I snapped. Then I pointed toward a nearby staff member and continued, "And if you keep pushing me, I will have security escort you out." I thought that would scare her, but nope. She only got more arrogant. "Miss Riley," she sneered. "This is New York. This is the Cobbs' turf. You think anyone here would dare help you?" Her voice kept rising, and her saliva even sprayed on my face while ranting. I clenched my fists, my eyes narrowing. "Ridiculous," I said coldly. "A mere businessman acting like he's royalty just because we're in New York. What a joke." As soon as the words left my mouth, she gave me a deadly glare. "Who the hell do you think you are? Throwing a tantrum on the Cobbs' territory," she shouted. "This is your final warning. Put on that dress or I swear I'll turn your wedding into a funeral." I'd worked in one place since graduating from college, so I don't exactly have a public presence, and I've never had someone threaten me to my face like that. But she crossed the line. My anger boiled over. "I don't believe you," I firmly said. The whole room fell silent, and the staff nearby gasped. "Holy crap, is this girl insane? She just went head-to-head with Miss Jillian. Is she already tired of living? It's just a dress, for God's sake. She's gonna throw away a wedding if the Cobbs over clothes? She'll regret it if so, right? She's lucky to even be marrying into that family. Who cares who stands at the altar?" As the whispers around us grew louder, the secretary's smug expression only deepened. "You hear that?" she sneered. "A nobody like you, with no background and no skills, thinking you can be the bride? Keep dreaming, sweetheart." Yet, their mockery didn't faze me one bit. If anything, I found it kind of funny. "Jillian Snee, right?" I said calmly. "Let me repeat myself one last time. Give me back my wedding dress." But instead of hearing me out, she simply sneered, "Bring back your wedding dress, my ass." She even cursed at me a few more times, then apparently decided that wasn't enough. She rolled up her sleeves and stormed toward me. "What now?" I shot back. "The Cobbs' lapdog can't argue with words, so you go straight to violence." Without any more words, she swung at my face several times, but never even touched the hem of my dress. That only made her more furious.